next question asked in 2016. A steel rod of cross-sectional area 10 mm square is subjected to the load at points PQRS as shown in the figure. Okay, and E is given 200 gigapascal. The total change in the length of the rod due to the loading. Total change means we need to find out the elongation. Okay, so here if you take the rod at a rod as a P and S, so how many points the load is applied? How many points means inside the rod? How many points at 2 points? That means at Q and R. Okay, that means how many sections we need to divide? 3 sections. Okay, 2 points means 3 sections, 1 point means 2 sections. So here, see, since it is a prelims question, so let's practice how to do this quickly without keeping pen here. Okay, let me write the formula. Delta equal to force L by A into E. Okay, if you take the, see, I have, this is a 500 this is 500 mm and this is 1000 mm and this is a 500 mm. So for the sake of convenience, I have written, otherwise I can written like this is L by 2 and this is L, otherwise this is a L by 2. Okay, I will substitute the values at the end. Okay, so let's see, if you take the PQ, okay, how much force? So delta equal to, if you substitute the PQ, how much force is there? I will keep area and E constant always. So area is how much? How much area? 10 mm square. 10 into 10 power minus 6 when I convert into the meters. And what is the E is 200 into 10 power 9. Okay, everything is in the meters presently. Okay, so let's calculate the forces. So here in the denominator F into L. So here what is happening for the PQ portion? What is the force? That is a 200. Okay, 200 into L by 2. So 200 into L by 2, that is a 100 L by 2. 100 L also I will take out. 100 into L by 2, that is a 100 into 200 into L by 2, that is 100 L. Okay, and if you take the QR, how to calculate the forces on the Q? If you take the QR, Q on and beyond. On is 400 and beyond is 200. Both are in the different direction. Then 400 minus 200, how much? 200. So it will become 200 compressive because the resultant is in this direction. That is compressing the body. So 200 is compressive. So when I am using the compressive, then we need to use the negative sign here. Okay, why? Because here we are calculating the total deflection, negative. And how much L? L is L. So minus 200 L. Okay, and then if you take the R into S, that is 100 into L, that is a 50. Okay, and it again, again it is a positive. Why? Because it is a tensile. So 50. So how much it become? So it become minus 50. So answer should be in the minus 50. And what is the value of L? L is nothing but 1 meter. 1 meter means L is 1. So here it is a 50, and here 50 divided by, so this is a 10 power 9. So how many are remaining here? 3 and then 6. Okay, 2 into 10 power 6, that is what remaining here. So it will become 25 into 10 power minus 6. Okay, then what happened? If I convert into the mm, then it will become 25 into 10 power minus 3. Otherwise it will become 0.025 mm. So finally, this is what we got. Otherwise, otherwise you can keep it is like a 25 micrometers. 25 micrometer, and if you observe, this is the negative sign. 50 is a negative sign, negative, because in the answers they are keeping negative also. So this is how we need to calculate in the exam quickly. And now we will see how to calculate stepwise, so that you can understand that. So here 200. So first I will take the PQ here. How much? P 200. So whenever it is a 200 here, you know, blindly you can write 200 here. Why? Because of the equilibrium, it will satisfy it. Okay, so 200, and here I will say L by 2 only, and area is A. Okay, so what is the delta value here? Delta 1 equal to, it is a, you know, elongation. So here it is a 200 into L by 2 divided by A into E. Same thing I am writing here. And here I will take the QR. So how much force that is acting on the QR? See, how to calculate the forces on the Q? On Q and beyond Q. On Q it is 400, that is trying to compress it, and beyond is at a point P. So summation. So when you do summation, then what happen? It will subtract from that. That means, you know, instead of tensile, it will become compressed, and it will become 200 Newton. And here also it definitely should become 200. Without a, you know, with second thought you can write that. Or if you want to check that, you take the forces on R and beyond R. On R it is a 300, that is a compressing, and beyond R is like a right side of the QR. So at the right side of the QR you have one more force that is acting at the S. Okay, that is acting at the S, and it is a tensile. So if you subtract, then you will get the 200 here, and here it is a L is a, it is L. So delta 2 is, since it is a compressor, I will write a negative here, and the force is a, how much? It is a 200. So 200 into L divided by AE. Okay, and then if I take a RS, how much it is acting? 100. So without any other thought, you can write 100 here. Okay, because of the equilibrium, they should become equal, and this is a L by 2. So delta 3 equal to 100 L by 2. That means 50 L divided by AE, and this is a positive, and only here it is a negative. See, L and L by AE is common in everywhere, so here it is a, it will become 100 L divided by AE. So 100 plus 50, 150, and you need to subtract minus 200, then it will become minus 50 by LE. So delta equal to minus 50 divided by L into AE. So again here the same procedure, 50 into L is 1 meter divided by A is 1 centimeter. A is how much? 10 mm square. So mm square means, if you convert into the meter, then it will become 10 power minus 6 and 200 gigapascal. That means it is a 10 power 9. 1 giga is equal to 10 power 9. 1 mega is 10 power 6. Okay, so 2 will get cancelled in the 50, then it will be 25. So you look at the answer. When you get the 25, you look at the answer, and if you look at the answers, you know what we have: 5, 10, 20 and 25. We have only 125. So, you know, without thinking anything, you can go for the option D. Instead, if you have two 25s, but the unit is different, then in that case you need to worry. So here finally you will get a 25 into 10 power minus 6 meter in terms of meter. So this you can write as a, you know, micrometer. Okay, that is how we can solve this. See, you don't need to write these elaborate steps. You follow the first one.